What's up guys, Riley here from RP Productions, and today I'm going to do the follow-up on the follow-up video of the R2C Black Hex Series filter on the R2C cold air intake. So previously I had a white filter on this car, did a video over that, and I wasn't exactly blown away by this intake system, so I figured I could buy the black one and hopefully that would improve things, and I figured I might as well just give it a shot. So I bought the black one. This is the video going to be showing the results of how it performs, but there is kind of a curveball here because I went and got my mufflers chopped off. So now this is kind of testing the performance of two things instead of one. So I kind of screwed up the variables on that. Don't kill me for that, but this is basically what my findings are. So I've tested my 0 to 60 multiple times with this setup, and unfortunately the fastest time that I am able to get with the black filter and the muffler delete has been a 4.6 second 0 to 60. Now that may seem fast, but my best time with the white filter and my stock exhaust was 4.4. Granted, when I did that test, it was slightly cooler outside, so that could possibly play a role in things, but I left every other variable the exact same, same tire pressure, same, just about everything else was the same. So the only variables were, obviously the intake, the filter, the muffler delete, and just, I think it was probably 20 degrees cooler, 15 to 20 degrees cooler when I did that 4.4 previously. So you can do what you want with those results, but to me that means that the muffler delete actually did indeed hurt performance ever so slightly, because when I am driving around with this black filter, I do feel like this filter is much better than the white one. I feel like the throttle response is quicker. It seems more sharp and more rapid inputs of the throttle. To me it just seems better. It makes more noises. And most importantly, it looks a whole lot better in here than that white one did. So if you're gonna buy the R2C cold air intake system, I would definitely go with the black filter. Do not buy the white one. It's not worth the money to buy the white filter. Black filter, once again, I can't say I'm totally blown away by this system, mainly because this, to me, is a weird design. R2C has their reasoning of why they did that. I'm not any type of scientist or engineer, so I don't really know, but I don't know, this just seems cheap to me still. And I don't know, maybe it's better for cooling, maybe it's worse, I don't know. The temperatures with this filter, they're honestly about the same as the other filter. I still probably hover, give or take, around maybe 4 to 6 degrees above ambient temperature when I'm cruising. So it depends on a lot of variables. There's so many variables involved with all of this stuff. So since I now have the muffler delete, what I'm gonna have to do is go put the white filter on this car and then do some 0 to 60 testing with the white filter and the black filter on the same day. Throw some mileage in there so the ECU completely calibrates and stuff. The only downside is I will not have that white filter back in my possession for about another 2 weeks. So that video is gonna have to wait, but that video will eventually come out to see if there's any difference. But I wanted to post this video saying that I'm sure there will be a lot of discussions in the comments about this, but to me, if I had to assume, I think the muffler delete does in fact hurt performance. That would be what I would say. Not really sure what I want to do about that. I mean, ideally I'd like to go with some type of Corsa or Borla, Magnaflow, some kind of catback exhaust, but I don't have $1,600 that I just, want to blow on some pipes. So not really sure what I want to do there. Now, if I do in fact go with some reputable brand name company, I want that exhaust system to actually give me horsepower benefits. So, I'm not just gonna spend $1,600 on a Corsa exhaust if it doesn't give me any type of performance gains. That would just be silly, because if you want loud exhaust, muffler delete is by far the way to go. So it's kind of a trade-off. If you want loud exhaust for a cheap, inexpensive way, do the muffler delete, but it may hurt your performance ever so slightly. Or maybe I'm just, maybe it's just a fluke thing. Maybe the 0 to 60 times are actually very, very close, and maybe it's just kind of real world testing that can sometimes have a little bit of, sometimes be a little off. So I'm fully aware 0 to 60 testing is ideally not the best thing to do to test this stuff. So hopefully next video I can do some 1/8 mile times, and that'll give us a little bit more room for error between the two, and we can really figure things out. So yeah, to sum it all up, previously I was getting a 4.40 to 60, and now after doing the black filter and the muffler delete, I'm getting a best of 4.6 with a lot between pretty much anywhere between 4.6 and 4.8 that gets consistently. Unfortunately, I have not been able to break that 4.6, and one of my good buddies, HTX Scat on Instagram and YouTube, he's got the same setup without the black filter, and he's running these times as well. So very comparable. You know, if you're gonna buy an intake, do not expect to just get, you know, a bolt-on 100 horsepower thing. It's not meant for that. What it's meant for is throttle response, the looks, the sound, etc. If it does give you any horsepower gains, it's very, very minimal. I mean, really not even noticeable when you're looking at a car that has just about 500 horsepower. So don't buy this expecting to gain a bunch of horsepower, but if you want it for all the other benefits, then by all means, if you like the way this looks and sounds and stuff, then go for it. So thank you guys for watching this video. Hopefully the next video I do in this little series, I guess is now what it's becoming, will be the white filter versus black filter on the same exact day, same situation and setting and temperature and everything. And then we can really find out the filters make any difference whatsoever on a longer, you know, 1/8 mile or maybe possibly 1/4 mile times, and that'll give us pretty accurate results. I was really hoping this video would show some type of improvement, but unfortunately it's just not. And you know, I'm being upfront and honest with all of you. I really do think the muffler delete has something to do with this. So leave in the comments what you think's going on. But for now, take it easy guys. Have a good one.